We got the whiteboard out, so you know we mean business in this video. And I just want to preface, bro, if you don't think you're about it, or you're not gonna be successful in life, or you don't have that gut feeling that those type of kids have, because I had that feeling, hop off this video, bro. This is not for you, I'm telling you right now. You're gonna trash my engagement, I don't want that. Anyways, now that we got the bots out of the way, I'm gonna title this video, The Art of Leveraging Your Future Success. And this could go many ways, but I'm gonna try and do as little cuts possible, because I want you guys to feel like I'm on a FaceTime with you, because sometimes that's where you give the best advice, bro, on FaceTime. And I know a lot of you guys can't FaceTime people that are successful or people that are in better spots than you are. So I'm using this video to try and give that to you guys. And essentially, how I wanna think about it is, so we all had or have that gut feeling that we're gonna make it in life, right? It's very distinct between two different people, you can tell. And once you make it in life, you're able to actually tell the difference between if you know someone's gonna make it or not. It's very easy to tell, actually. The drive is different. There's almost a little bit of grit. It feels like revenge, but it's not. And the two people are very, very different. They couldn't be more different. And I'm gonna go over a good amount of things, the qualities of someone that is successful, and tips and tricks that you can use in order to become successful quicker and better. And obviously become successful if you're not already. And so when I say the art of leveraging your success, I'm talking about if you know you're going to be successful in life, you can actually take more risks than if you didn't have that feeling. Again, I'm hoping that everyone watching this video has had this feeling that I'm talking about. It's that feeling where you have nothing, but in your gut, you're like, bro, there's no way that I was born to be a regular person. There's no way that God put me on this earth to just work a job and do nothing, bro, and be the minimum. I know I was made for more. That's the feeling that I had. It eats you up every single day. The first piece of advice that I'd give to someone who's feeling that is, you just need to try everything until something works. And you might already have something that works a little bit, or that's something you're a little bit good at. And what I would tell you if you were in that situation is stop having one foot in and out the door. You need to be all in, bro. That's how that feeling works. That feeling can only be fed if it's your life. Your entire life needs to be around what you're doing. Whether it's Amazon FBA or drop shipping or, power washing or, sales, running an insurance agency, whatever it is, bro, you can't half-ass it. You have to be all in. Your entire life has to be about it. You have to eat, sleep, breathe, and dream about what you're thinking and your life. A good indicator to know that you're on the path of walking in the door instead of being 1 foot in, 1 foot out is, I know this sounds stupid, but are you dreaming about the goal that you want? So if you're trading, you need to be dreaming about charts, like legitimately in your sleep dreaming. And then when you wake up, you need to be thinking about it all the time, all day. It needs to be eating your mind. Because right now, if you don't have something like that, the only thing eating your mind is the thought that you know you're made for something better and bigger. But if you have something, the actual business and success aspect of the niche that you're trying to pursue should be what is now consuming all of your thoughts. When I say the art of leveraging your future success, what I really mean, to dumb it down, is you're so delusional, you're living and risking your life like you've already achieved what you're trying to be. For example, let's say you want to buy a house or a car or something stupid and materialistic that doesn't mean anything, but you know that it'll put you in the mindset of leveling up, right? You need to do that thing. You need to buy that. So let me give you an example. My first car was a Honda, and the payments for the Honda were $250 a month, and I had help with my parents putting some money down. Every month when that $250 came out of my account, it hurt my spirit, my soul, bro, everything. Every time I would always see that notification, always. And for a reason. I was probably making $1,000 a month. So $250 was a lot. But then again, I had no expenses. I was whatever, 16, 17, whatever I was. And it took almost a year for me to get comfortable with those payments. But then again, that wasn't making me feel like I was higher up or living that life. Fast forward a year or two, and I'm looking at a Tesla, or I'm just looking, honestly. I was gonna buy a Porsche, but I lived in Jersey at the time, and the roads are not good half of the year. The roads are not good all the time, really, but half of the year they were extremely bad. And the salesman even told me, this is gonna be your only car. That's what knocked me off. Anyways, back then, Teslas were flexy, bro. I know they're trash now, whatever, we're not even gonna talk about that. My payments for the Tesla were $600 a month. And insurance was an extra $100. And at this point in time, I don't know what I was, 19 years old. And at this point in time, I was probably making, $3,000 or $4,000 a month. Again, nothing super crazy, but enough to where, I knew I wanted to level up. When I bought this Tesla, I learned a really important lesson. And this is the lesson that I'm speaking to you guys about in this video. Every time for that first month, 2 months, every time those $600 payments came out, I saw it. But this time I was in a car that I thought was leveling me up, and I was gaining the confidence. This is what I mean by leveraging your future success. Reaching out into your future and grabbing success and implanting it into your brain and being like, yeah, this is mine. I already know that that's mine. I'm just gonna borrow it from my future self because I'm gonna have it anyways. It's already mine. I'm gonna grab it and put it in my brain. And that's what that Tesla did for me. And 2 months after those $600 payments plus the insurance came out, on the third month was the first month. Well, I didn't realize at first, because I realized a little bit later down the road, that I didn't notice the $600 come out of my account. This is not because I wasn't checking. I was checking. I was just working so hard because I now had to portray the lifestyle that I forced myself to live in order to maintain the car, the insurance, plus all the other expenses that I had at the time, which were now a lot more than when I was 16, 17. And so that was the first month. And even up until now, I didn't notice it. I don't notice it. And now that I moved out and I'm paying around $3,000 a month, whatever it is, I knew that I was gonna be in that same position because I had learned it from the Tesla. I was like, I know I'm successful. Whether anyone believes it or not, I'm successful because I'm speaking into existence. Not only am I just speaking it, because manifestation doesn't work unless you do, I'm putting the work in. And so, yeah, the payments were up there. I had never had this big of an expense before, but I was like, all right, let's try it. Worst case scenario, I leave, I go back home with mommy and daddy and everything's safe. Like, that's what I'm talking about with risk. You're not going to die. You're not gonna die if everything doesn't work out. If you buy that car, if you go to that expensive gym, if you start learning a new skill, if you pay that dude $2,000 to learn his method and he scams you, that's part of life, bro. You're not going to die. If you actually had that feeling in you, which you say that you do, who knows if you even had it? Because I don't know if you're a winner or a loser. I know what the feeling feels like because I had that. If it fails, whatever, you still have that feeling, which is more than most people, bro. So trust that you always have that to fall back on, because if it doesn't work out, bro, you're gonna figure it out. Are you not? You're not gonna die. If you lose all your money and you lose everything, all right, you're back at square one. You've been here before, bro. Let's run it up. You should run it up quicker now because you know a few things. And so again, the same thing happened with my apartment. And I knew it was gonna happen because I had taught myself this lesson through my Tesla, like I said. Now, this time it was quicker. First month, the payment, I was like, damn, shipping my car over here is a lot. Damn, the first month payment is a little bit more. You gotta put a security in it, you gotta put the actual payment in it. A lot of stuff, and I was getting scared. But I was like, bro, I'm gonna just figure it out. What am I tweaking about? I'm gonna figure it out. I'm not no bot. And we're 1 month in. The money came out, I think yesterday, it's August 2nd. The money came out and I had no clue. My account didn't change to me. Obviously it did, because I checked. And I was like, oh, damn. And I'm telling you, this month, even with all the new expenses that I have, was my most profitable month ever. And it's only been my first month living here on my own. Even with all the new expenses, the car, shipping the car, moving in, new clothes, furniture, food, everything, still my most profitable months. I had multiple $2,000 and $3,000 days. I've had $2,000 and $3,000 days, but not as frequent as I've had them this month. And I'm not talking 2,000 revenue, I'm talking 2,000 profit in my pocket immediately. This is not to flex, whatever. You'll get, if you're not at where I'm at, you'll get here, bro, if you have that feeling. That's what I'm trying to let you guys know. I'm trying to give you that confidence that your future self has. Use it now, bro. Leverage it. Because look, if you reach out for that future confidence or that lifestyle or that mindset, and you assume that you have it in the future, and you grab it, and you assume that that's the right feeling, you'll make it. If you don't make it, it's because you assumed incorrectly, and you probably weren't gonna have it in the future anyways. So trust that you'll have it, bro. You need to be confident in your skills. Stop talking about this new business idea. Just stop talking. When you're just gonna pop out with the idea. When you're just gonna show your boys, yo, I made $10,000 this month. Stop talking so much. You love to talk and you love to think. Losers think, bro. Winners act. And I know it sounds corny, but when you're gonna understand that, how many times you have to hear it from some corny dude making more than you for you to realize that it's facts? This should be the last one. I hope to God this is the last one, bro. Because I'm trying to help you guys. You know how badly I wish I had a me? You know how much I would have given me now to talk to old me? I would have given everything. Everything I had. And then some. And I'm lucky I learned it the hard way though, so I could give you this knowledge. And I'm sorry if I'm coming off harsh, but I know me and I know that feeling. And if you had the feeling I'm talking about, I'd assume that you need a reality check like the one I'm trying to give you right now. Pick something, it doesn't matter what it is, pick something, get good at it, and be the top 1% in that skill set. Stop acting like you gotta love what you're doing, bro. You don't. Just run it up. It doesn't matter. You're gonna love running it up. You're gonna love grinding on actually doing something. Stop trying to be like, well, I could learn this, but I'd much rather play soccer. Bro, what? Run it up, bro. Stop worrying about all that other stuff. You're not gonna make it in soccer, bro. You're not gonna make it in basketball. In sports, you're cooked. You realize that the competition to become a professional sports player is so much harder and more difficult than just being decent at something online and making, maybe you're not making 50 million a year, but you can touch a few M's a year, bro. And that's more than enough. Trust me, it is more than enough. Anyone that's telling you a few M's a year is not more than enough has had money for multiple years. And their lifestyle has just drastically changed so much. They're so far from reality. That feeling that you have is honestly a priceless feeling. Because everyone I've met has had that same feeling. It doesn't fall into your lap, bro. It doesn't. And I know that you're not like really waiting for it, but based off your actions, it seems like you're just waiting for it to fall in your lap. It's not going to happen. There is no savior for you, bro. No one's gonna come and swoop in and be like, yo, hop on this new business idea. I'm already making a bunch of money. Let's run it up. What? Who are you, bro? You're a random. You have nothing. And I know this is harsh, but if what I'm saying and the actions behind what I'm saying kills you, you weren't made for it anyways. So you were either gonna lose now or lose later, bro. Better that you lost now, got out of the race, and just hop on some other stuff, bro. Go be a doorman or something, bro. You're cooked. Now, I'm not saying you have to do a make money online thing. I know dudes running boring businesses making bank. I saw this meme online, and it was of an old Xbox 360 meme. Basically, it was just like a sad audio, like the I'll play it. Anyways, and it hit me. Like, I had the nostalgia feeling because I know what that was like. I don't know, bro. You guys, nostalgia for you might be season 1 Fortnite. Anyways, I was thinking, wow, the time has flown so by. And for such a big portion of it, I was doing nothing. That's why you actually have to be on it every day. Because if you're on it every day, time will fly. But if you're so consistent, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, whoa, I made it. I'm telling you that that's exactly what it feels like. Because you have to be so locked in every single day, disciplined every single day, that you don't even have time to look back, bro. You're just sprinting forward, bro. You want to stop for water? Nah, bro, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to go until I drop. And then you realize miles in, you'll be like, damn, I haven't even fallen yet. Or you might have tripped a little bit, or maybe you fell and you got back up and you still didn't look back. Then you won't hit the finish line, but you'll hit like a new level, or you'll get to like the top of the mountain of the first race. And there'll be a few people left, like 95% of the people that were in the race in the beginning are gone. And then you look back from the top of the mountain and you're like, wow, I ran all that. So as time is flying by, bro, you need to be locked in. Cut out all the distractions, bro. It's not worth sacrificing the future life that you know that you're made for. The feeling of when you look back is actually pretty sad, because you realize all the people that were with you in the beginning are no longer there. And I'm not saying they're all gone. You probably have a few guys, that you chill with or talk with on the regular. But, if you have to sacrifice video games, playing soccer or basketball on the weekends, going to the gym with 3 hours with your boys, there's very few people that you're still probably going to be speaking to by the end of it. At some point, they're going to realize they have to focus on their goals as well. And you'll be left in the dust. I'm not saying cut off all your friends, don't do that. But I'm saying be very specific with who you allow to use your time. Because the time right now, while you're making nothing and not doing as well as you'd like, is more valuable than when you made it. Because when you've made it, you have all the time in the world. Like me, I make all this money, whatever, and I work 2 hours a day, probably, maybe less. I'm being so serious, I'm not being over dramatic. I work maybe 2 hours a day. So I have a little bit more time to talk and do things. But when you finally look back, it's almost sad that you didn't have a chance to look back while you were running or sprinting at that. And you feel a lot of emotions. You feel happy, you feel sad, bunch of different things. Mixed emotions, for sure. But you didn't think the life that you're dreaming of was not going to require you to sacrifice anything. So can you blame yourself for being a little sad? It requires sacrifice. You need to get to the top of the mountain because everyone is so focused on their own selves that no one's going to be like, yo, catch up, bro. We're going a little further. You got to keep up. It's not going to happen, bro. It's not going to happen. No one's going to look out for you except you. Maybe your mom, bro. But does your mom even know what's going on in your life? Does your mom even know what you want to do with your life? Do you even know what you want to do with your life, bro? People can't help you if you don't speak. Your mom is probably the only person in the world that wants you to do better than herself. Everyone else much rather than. That's just how it is, bro. It's ruthless out here. But you have to be like that. You have to be ruthless, bro. Stop putting other people in front of you first. You have to focus on yourself in order to help everybody else. That's how it works. Anyways, I don't want to discourage you or anything. I just wanted to maybe give you a tap on the shoulder. I know there's a lot going on in the world right now, bro. Don't worry about any of that noise, bro. No matter what happens, no matter who is president or who does who or what, it doesn't matter, bro. You're going to have to run it up regardless, and you're going to have to make it work. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about any of the noise, bro. There's too much media, bro. Oh, this person got... Bro, I don't care. Scroll or shut the app off. Even better. I'm not trying to discourage you, bro. I'm giving you this talk because I trust that you can actually lock in. I trust that you can actually do and fulfill your dreams because you have that feeling, bro. I trust that, for real. I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't. I would do anything to see a video like this when I was younger, of me talking to my younger self. And I hope that you see that the same way and get the same amount of value out of it. I guess I'm done for tonight. Anyways, have a great rest of your night. And my DMs on IG are open. I respond to legitimately everyone. Don't try to sell me something. I don't want any of your services. But if you do have a real question or you just want to talk about life, I am actually here. I'm a real human being. I respond to all my own stuff. Not saying it's going to be like that forever, but while I'm at this level of growth, for sure, bro. Lock in. You got this, bro. I believe in you. Take care. Stay blessed.